I have my mic on there, you guys. Said I wasn't going to interrupt that.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Kenny here with Mike and Todd, and we're three guys in a garage. And we have, your 70 Chevelle that you've had since you were a teenager. We've got the 69 Fastback Mustang that you're building with the illuminator in it. You've got the 57 Chevy of...
The same guy owns it.
Right.
Got a big dent in front.
You've got your El Camino here. What year is that?
70.
70 El Camino. So it's a theme thing there. 70. You've got the Porsche body of Byron's, and then right next to Byron's, you've got this
beautiful Ferrari.
07 F430.
19 or 20,007.
Yeah.
2007
F430 Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we pulled in here. Bryce and I, we rode together, and we jumped in here, and I met Julian, got the place unlocked, and I opened the door, and was like,
Todd bought himself a new car.
I knew it wasn't his. I knew he went to the rod run, but I knew he would not come back with this thing. There's no way. But I walked by it and felt very inferior.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
That's a cool car.
Like hanging out with Shaq O'Neal.
Got
Just,
different wheels on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they that's one thing I got to straighten out.
Is that killer value? I mean,
well, it will for this. I mean, he doesn't seem to be too concerned about them.
Yeah.
What we're concerned about is that they raised it's got coilover shocks, and they raised the coilover shocks because the back quarters were catching the tires.
Not on the top, on the backs.
On the backs.
Yeah.
Right. And but if you notice it's sitting a little high.
It is very high.
Right. So
I think it looks good high.
But it's because of the wheels,
Right.
they did the wheels on it. So that's if for value wise, the car is worth a lot of money because it's a 07.
Yeah.
And it's only got 3,500 original miles on it.
Crazy.
That's the reason why it was purchased.
Yeah.
Because that's what he does. That's how he.
Right.
It's a beautiful car.
This is what I said to about your son with the Bronco. He's driving it.
He's driving.
Some people just buy them to put away for a couple of years and make that money on it and stuff. And this is a client of yours and a friend of the show to say it was we could say 150 or thereabouts. As of money on a car and money well spent on this car.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it's got some of that. Orange peel on it, though.
Well, that's the bug shield.
That's that.
Is that what it is? There's something on it?
It's Alexian.
Yeah, it's like clear.
Right.
Oh, okay, because it looks like orange peel.
And it does look like, because at first I came around the hood and I was like, what? And I saw the line halfway up.
And I got a good friend of mine that Mustang that's out there. That's called PPF. He does that. He looked at it. He goes, "Oh my God, it's horrible. Why they just do the partial? I hate when they do it. They just should have just did the whole front,
right?
And they should have used a better PPF.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Does it peel right off?
I guess not.
It's like going to Vegas, bro.
Oh, because when I met you, the story is, when I met you, you were doing that Ferrari, but that was
not this one.
No,
another one.
But it was a 70 model.
Oh, that one was the Daytona, GTB4. Yeah, totally different style.
No, but I'm just saying that's when I met you. It was, this is the first Ferrari I've seen really with you since, then. So
no, I had another one just like
that's right
like
on that rack, the one that was wrecked.
No, well that one too.
Okay, because you called that guy and said, "Why'd you sell him this?" And he bought some artwork too.
Oh yeah.
Now,
that was another one.
What are you doing to this? You're changing the timing belt on this thing?
No.
Oh heck no. No, we're just
fixing the exhaust.
The wastegates in the back. Somebody took off the vacuum lines. I don't know why they would do that, but doing that, the stereo isn't fitting properly in there, and
it's the original stereo.
Yeah.
Really?
Sticky buttons. It's got Ferraris are notorious for the buttons being sticky and the stuff wearing off.
Right.
Because it's made by Lucas.
Some inexperienced detailer, the surround around the steering column had it on there, and they decided they're going to use some type of solvent to wipe it off. Now it's turning white. Milky look. So
yeah.
I got to take that off, fix that, do the sticky buttons on it. So we change them. They're just going to do it again because I don't think we should do that right now. I think he should just get the buttons, and then in a couple of years when he's ready to flip it or whatever he's ready to do to it, then we can change this,
Right.
the sticky buttons.
Yeah,
So they're
have
good
them,
buttons.
but don't do them until you're getting ready to get rid. So it's new still.
Right.
Nothing else can happen to it.
Yeah, but I mean, this car will never see the light of day
No, it'll go
other than
sit-
him driving. He does a lot of these rallies. He
loves the
He
mountains,
does a
man.
lot of rallies.
Yeah.
So, but you get 200 cars. So
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful
It's
car.
kind of hard to figure out.
Which one to buy? Which one
which
to
one
drive?
to ride.
Jason,
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
this to Colorado. Come
Yeah.
back and take that one out to
Right.
New Hampshire.
And he's
Come
not
ride
even
for-
doing that no more.
Oh, he's not?
No, Jason's pretty much running that.
Right.
Oh, jeez. What's the hotel there at the Civic Center?
Oh, it's not a Hilton. It's it starts in R.
Yeah.
Is it
Westin.
Ramada?
I thought Ramada.
No,
Not the
Ramada.
Westin. It's not
yeah,
the
it's
boat.
connected anyway. I don't know. He runs all that.
Okay.
fine.
Gotcha. But yeah, it's a nice car. You talk about he's got 200. I mean, you see some of the guys here in Vero. Some of them got 40 and 50 cars.
Yeah.
Byron's got 200.
Well, these are a lot of these cars that he has are race cars. I mean, they're
okay.
race cars. I mean, that car right
Yeah, I
there. is a
mentioned the
race-
Porsche.
Porsche.
Right.
Right.
So, but we're not going to do anything with that car. I don't think. He's going to take a driver, and we're going to make a race car out of it.
So this one's the Porsche that you have here in the garage. Nothing's going to happen to it.
No,
Yeah, and our
I'm
previous episodes, it's been behind us, so people can see
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, that particular car, we're going to cut the fiberglass quarters off of it because they're wide body. You got to do that in order to get these cars to stay on the track at 170 mile an hour. And then once I do that, I'm going to hook it and I'm going to stick it on the wall over there.
Oh, nice.
half of it.
I'm going to hang the whole car on them
Hang
bolts up there.
car on the hooks.
Yeah. You see them
Well, it's light
studs
enough.
coming
I
out?
see him.
That's
Yeah.
probably light enough, right?
Oh, yeah.
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 What was that way?
Oh.
You don't know?
1,500, 1,400.
If that,
Yeah,
without
probably.
the engine.
Yeah,
in it?
probably about 1,000 pounds. Maybe.
Yeah, because probably just the metal alone.
Yeah.
Probably most
I got
of
all
the
that.
car.
I got all that
The roll
great
cage.
steel from that cell phone tower that we took. That I've got. I mean, it's the beam that you need. So I'll hook you up. That'd be dope.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it. I might change my mind.
Oh, you're gonna do it now.
Well, what do you
You
got?
said you said it live. You heard it here first. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, and
It's-
what do you got growing through the tree there? 54?
54 Chevy.
54 Chevy.
Yeah.
That's out there, and there's a tree growing through it. It's
Yeah.
pretty nice.
It is so cool. I've got
Yeah.
that 71 Chevy out front, and I would love to do this with whatever. It just is. It's the coolest car in the coolest spot.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I look when I was at Turkey Rod Run. That's really what I go look for.
Oh, because your old truck you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, man, they want an arm and a leg for some of them things. It's like, holy crap!
What do we have for time, Bryce?
We got all day.
Oh, 4
All right,
minutes.
great. We're going to do a little bit of we've got these, and we're ready to do this. I've been doing 2 or 3 of them already. We've got 6 cars picked out between Mike and Steve being in and out. Todd and I have been here, and so I've been counting down from the Mecum Kansas City show that is now starting tomorrow. So we're going to see what
Right.
these things sell for. So I got a couple more, but before we do that, there was this collection. This was the Red C4 ZR1 low mile Corvette collection.
Yeah,
They're
67.
all red. And
All red.
There's 6,
Yeah.
and here's 9 more.
From the same owner.
All the same
Wow.
owner. A
Oh, you
90
want that many
ZR1
pieces, yeah.
coupe, 5.7 with 12,000 miles. What's the lowest mile on the car that you see there, Mike?
17,500.
Yeah, 17,500.
Here's one of 502 produced Corvette ZR1 coupes in 92 with 10,000 miles on it. And then, the lowest
Nice.
one I have is 9,825 miles. One of 448 produced, a 93 Corvette ZR1 coupe. But they're all red.
Wow.
This is amazing.
I just saw
Stop it.
240 horsepower.
yeah, I know.
Who's got the power?
Well, I think my 81 Corvette only had like 185 horse. It was horrible.
I've got that 9454 Chevy pickup like Steve's got at the shop.
Yeah,
I've got one.
that doesn't have that much.
And it's
horse.
185
I
horsepower.
don't understand. It's a 5.7 liters. How can it
Real
only
quick
have
before
that?
we go on break, I just saw something. There was a post on I don't know if it was Facebook or on the news. I guess they found a collection of Corvettes in a New York garage.
Oh,
The guy had won the Corvettes. I guess back in 89, VH1 was doing a contest. And if you called the phone number, you got entered into this contest, and you won every Corvette from 1953 all the way to 1989. They weren't restored. They weren't new.
But they were one of right.
They were just that year car.
And he won them.
And this one guy won them.
Wow.
And they were sitting in this garage in New York City, and they found them all still under dust and sitting in a garage. And now they're going to sell the whole collection of them.
I'll be dang.
And who's got that?
So, some guy in
an auction house, though.
I don't know. I don't know if the guy's going to sell it as a bundle to a collector.
Oh, right.
But every Corvette owned from 1953 all the way to 89. That was because VH1, I guess, they needed money. So the only way for you to call up, it cost you $2 for the call.
Okay.
And they had a bunch of people call up.
Phone calls.
It brought VH1 out of the red.
Wow.
And that one guy won all these Corvettes.
Wow.
They found it in New York City the other day.
Well, I'm going to give the opportunity while we go to a quick break for Mike to check out these 3 cars, and Todd as well, that I picked out. They're all Fords. I don't really do that. We tend to go towards GM and Chevy, but there's so many of them out there, and we're Chevy guys per se. So I'm going to pass these around, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about what's going on at Mecum Auctions this week. And then I've got a little story on Joe Biden. We're going to get there with a little bit of automotive talk on Joe Biden for a second, and then we'll get into some car show stuff. So
Corvette Joe Biden. He owns a Corvette, like a 69 or 68.
Yeah, but when was the last time you drove it?
I don't know.
Right.
All right, whatever.
Does it run? Does it even run, Joe?
It runs.
He doesn't have the mental.
He's going to put an electric motor in it so he can please the rest of this.
He said something about going for gas in it last time. I don't know what he was talking about.
We'll be right back. This is American Car Classics Radio.